all had a lovely Christmas and overindulged, I've been asked to do a tag video. It's my first one. And it's a, what's it called? Oh, a New Year tag. Possibly not the best for me because I actually hate New Year. I always do. I just makes me depressed and I think, oh, I've just achieved nothing again. But let's give it a little go. This video is going up at the same time as the lovely Lauren Howarth's video. I'll link her channel down below. And then I will tag someone else at the end of the video. However, if you don't get tagged and you feel like you want to do it, please do. I'm going to do that next year as well for myself. I'm just going to muscle in on things. So let's go. There are 13 questions. I've got my phone down here and I've had to make it big so I can read it. So number 1, 3 words to describe 2020. That was weird. What a year it's been. I'd be really interested to hear what other people say, but what can you say about it? I've just never lived through anything. I don't think anyone living, even my dad who's 93, has lived through anything like this year. So yeah, that's what I'm going to go with. That was weird. Number 2, most played song in 2020. But I think because it's been such a weird year, I've been being quite retrospective. So I've tended to sort of be thinking about what I was doing in years gone by. Oh, can you see little Bambi having a wee sleep down there? So I think the 2 most played songs for me are really, really old songs. The first one is Boys to Men, End of the Line. I love that song. I can just play that over and over. It just reminds me of the 90s and clubbing and all the mischief that I used to get up to. And I love it at the end where they go a cappella. Just love that song. Another song I've been playing a lot is The Beatles, which is even older. Something. It's a George Harrison song, and I tend. My mum and dad, they were the same age, a day apart. So when I was born, I was 40 when they were. No, I wasn't. I was born. They were 40 when I was born. So they were sort of older parents, especially back then in 1967. But they were fans of the Beatles, and so I kind of grew up with their music. And I find myself, I mean, no one can dispute that Lennon and McCartney are brilliant songwriters, but I've just got such a soft spot for George Harrison. I really love his songs. So yeah, I've been playing something by the Beatles written by George Harrison an awful lot. I would really like, maybe in the new year, to get myself a man who loved me like he loved Pattie Boyd. So that's my ambition. That's not going to happen. Right, number 3. I better move on because I'm just going to chatter for ages. Favourite TV series of 2020. I don't watch a great deal of TV, but I have recently watched The Undoing. I think it was on Sky Atlantic, but I watched it on Now TV Entertainment. And oh, it was so good. I think there was only about 6 in the series. It's got Hugh Grant and Nicole Kidman in it, but I was hooked. It was brilliant. So if you've not seen that, I would definitely recommend it. I'm going to go with that one. Favourite YouTuber of 2020. There's a group of girls that I watch all their videos, Lauren included, Just Jane Says, being Penny B. Is it B? I like watching Life with Minnie. Oh, what's the other one? I'll remember that one in a minute. I should have written those down, shouldn't I? Anyone, you know who you are. I always comment and I always watch your videos, but if I have forgotten you, sorry. Amy. It's Amy, but I can't remember what her channel's called. I can't remember. And she's got a dog and a boyfriend. And Kate. Oh, I can't remember what her channel's called either. Oh dear, didn't do very well. But I think one of my favourites is a lady called, what's her name, Yeonmi Park. And she's a North Korean defector. and human rights activist. Her channel's so interesting, just the insight into the life of the people of North Korea. I mean, it's tragic, it's heartbreaking, and I can't understand why in 2020 it's allowed to go on, but it's a fascinating channel. Maybe I'll link that one down below as well in case anyone wants to go and watch it if you've got any interest in things like that. What number are we up to? Number 5. Best advice you received in 2020. Wash your hands and wear your mask. I mean, it didn't do me much good because I did catch COVID in March, but yeah, I haven't seen anyone to get any advice really, so that's my advice. Number 6, an achievement you're proud of in 2020. This one's not really me, but it's my boy. As you know, I've got my son Lewis. He's 21 and he has autism, but he does well. You know, we work hard to keep him going through life, and he got a job this year after a disappointment with a job at the beginning of the year. He started working as a fencer, actually with a friend of mine, and he's just loving it. He really, really enjoys it. So I just feel that's such an achievement for him, and I'm just, you know, coasting on his glory. So that would be it. Number 7, a bad habit I'm going to break in 2021. What can I say for that one? I think not trusting myself. You know, when I think something, I do find that I'm usually right. And I think that I often judge situations and people harshly. So I give people more of a chance than they deserve, when my snap first judgment was right on how everything's going to pan out. So I'm just going to trust my gut, really. Number 8, did you learn a skill in 2020? Not really. I learned how to put false magnetic lashes on. Is that a skill? Yeah, is that coming off? That's about as good as I got. Sorry. Number 9, what new skill would you like to learn in 2021? I don't know. Don't think any. I'm quite old. I'm 53. You know, can't teach an old dog new tricks. I don't know what I want to do. Yeah, don't know. Sorry, can't answer that one. Number 10. What good deed would you like to do in 2021? It's not really a good deed, but you know, as if you watch my channel, I've got hair on my nose, you know that I am a bit of a shopaholic. I have to admit, I stay denying it. But I'd like to sort of start donating more to charity, whether it's like a fixed sum every month to a particular charity, or, you know, just decluttering wardrobes and donating that to charity rather than selling it on eBay or something like that. Donating it and doing good that way. Number 11, what country did you visit in 2020 and what country would you like to visit in 2021? That's an easy one to answer. None. I didn't go anywhere. I haven't had a holiday since, I haven't been away properly since 2017. And when I did go away, that's when my dog Honey got ill and then she died. And I think in my head, I'm really conscious of that. And now also because I've got 6 dogs, you know, it costs a fortune to put them in kennels, and my dad's too old to look after them for me. And oh, my phone's going, I'm going to lose my questions. It's just not feasible to really get 6 dogs looked after. And I didn't want to have 6. I have got 2 that I'm looking after for a friend. But even with 4, I knew I wasn't going to be able to go away. I mean, I've travelled quite extensively, and I do enjoy holidays, but I kind of tied myself to home, and I know I did, and I'm not that sorry about it. So I didn't go anywhere in 2020, and I won't be going anywhere next year, I don't think. I mean, maybe UK holidays, I don't know, but I won't be going abroad. I very much doubt. That was number 11. Did I say that? Number 12. Oh, hold on. I've got to make it bigger. What book did you enjoy in 2020 and what book would you like to read in 2021? I started reading in January 2020 the George R.R. Martin Game of Thrones book. What's it called? A Song of Fire and Ice. I mean, I'd watched the series and I'd watched the DVDs a couple of times. I watched them all when I was off in March in COVID. I just had a 6 or 8 series binge or whatever it was and watched them all. It's like 80 days worth of TV viewing, but yeah, so I started reading that, but I kind of knew what was happening, and what I wanted was, I know there's some backstories and more information in the books, and I was hoping to read that, but the TV series did cover it pretty well, and I gave up in September, and I still hadn't even really got a third through it, so I just gave up. But at the moment I'm reading a book by Rachel Abbott. I love her books. She has got quite a few, and I've read a lot of them, so I can't remember, because I read on a Kindle, you know, you can't see the name of the book unless you go back. It doesn't come up at the top of the page. So I'm reading a book by Rachel Abbott. It's about a courtroom scene at the moment, and love it. I highly recommend her books. They're kind of crime fiction, thriller, twist and turn plots, a little bit murder. Love them. Number 13. Is there something you look forward to in 2021? No. Maybe no. I haven't got any holidays booked or anything like that, so I don't really know what to look forward to. Just life maybe getting back a little bit more to normal, so you can see friends and get out and about a bit more, but that's about it. Number 14. Do you have any New Year's resolutions? Like I touched on earlier, I just want to believe in myself and trust my own judgment, and also I am on Slimming World. Well, until Christmas hit, I'd lost 1 stone and 4 pounds. So I'd like to lose some more weight and get back on track with that. And that's pretty much it. You just find that you make resolutions and just don't keep to them after about 2.5 days. So yeah, I'd like to do those things. And the final question, do you have any goals for 2021? And would size 8 jeans be a little bit too much to ask for? That's the same as my weight loss hope. I don't know. No, I don't know. I've even forgotten the question. Do you have any goals? I forgot the question in about 25 seconds. Oh my God. Maybe to improve my memory, that would be a goal. I do find that I'm more forgetful since COVID, and I'm also more clumsy. So yeah, I'm just trying to absolve myself of any blame there. Yeah, no, I don't really have any goals in particular. Just to lose more weight, that's what I'd like to do. And that is all of the questions. I'd like to thank Lauren for including me. I'm very excited about doing a tag video, and I would like to tag in turn Minnie from Life with Minnie. She does some hauls, a lot of grocery hauls and things, so I'd like to see what she thinks about the year gone by and 2021 to come. Thanks ever so much for watching. This probably will be my last video of the year. Yeah, well, it's going to go up on New Year's Eve, so I wish you all a very, very happy New Year, and you all keep safe and well. Wash your hands, wear your mask, get a jab, do whatever you've got to do to stay safe.